We want to take you back live downtown now, Norfolk, to have complete coverage of Pharrell's Mighty Dream Forum.
Yeah, after a full slate of events this morning and afternoon, right now a presentation is underway on the new era of possibilities in the music industry. And Philip Townsend is live tonight, anchoring our live team coverage. So, Philip, how's it going?
Janet, Nicole, what is going on? A lot going on today and over the next 3 days. We are just outside of the main stage, a big white tent you'll see underneath MacArthur Center. As you said, lots of speakers. Big names are going to be in Hampton Roads this week. We just heard from Hannibal Buress, comedian and musician Hannibal Buress. He's fantastic. Now, we know this all got started with Pharrell himself with a similar event last year called Elephant in the Room, a forum just like this. But think of Mighty Dream as a big expansion of those events. A lot going on again. We're talking about business opportunities, improving business opportunities, especially with diversity, equity, and inclusion. You've got a block party, live entertainment. That's going to be later in the week, Wednesday and Thursday night. Now, this started this morning with Pharrell himself, sharing his vision for the next 3 days. He talked to our Alex Littlehales. Alex, what did he have to say?
Hey Philip, we can actually see you because we're overlooking the Mighty Dream Forum compound here in downtown Norfolk. And you know, Pharrell is that big name attached to this festival, but when we spoke with him earlier this morning, he really deferred a lot of that recognition, a lot of that attention away from himself. He said, guys, this really isn't about me, the 3 days of conversations, dialogues. This is about the community, the Hampton Roads community he's trying to serve. From what we've seen so far throughout the day, it sort of mimics a TED Talk style event where there's panelists, there's speakers who are interacting with the crowd, like you said, about those different topics like race, diversity, inclusion, job opportunities, and so much more. And Pharrell also added that, you know, this is the kind of event centered around bringing the community together, and he wants to see other Hampton Roads natives organizing events like this on a more frequent basis.
Unfortunately, what happens to be, what happens to be a popular thing here is that people sort of hoard it. You know, they get the success and they hold it for themselves, and they take pride in that. But that's not who I am, and I don't think that's who the rest of the 757 is.
Yeah, Pharrell went on to say that on stage throughout the events, there will be $50 trillion worth of representation throughout Mighty Dream Forum. In Norfolk, I'm Alex Littlehales for 13 News Now.
Alex, thank you so much. Now, the day also started with what they're calling a demo day event. It's to help people start or enhance their own businesses. Pharrell's nonprofit, Black Ambition, they're going to give away thousands of dollars to Black and Latinx entrepreneurs. In fact, Casey Baylor was at that demo day event earlier today.
Well, roughly $750,000 went to about a dozen of Black and Latinx entrepreneurs awarded by the Black Ambition team, hoping to help further their businesses.
And in order for us to have voice and agency, we need to own things.
And that's the fuel that developed Black Ambition. It's a nonprofit initiative with the goal to close the opportunity and wealth gap through entrepreneurship.
So at Black Ambition, we specialize in mentorship and support.
Felicia Hatcher, the CEO of Black Ambition, says around the same time many companies work to add diversity and inclusivity following the death of George Floyd 2 years ago, Pharrell worked to put together Black Ambition.
Because he knew that we weren't getting the funding that we needed at the rates that we needed to be truly transformational in our communities.
This is the second year leaders awarded tens of thousands of dollars to Black and Latinx entrepreneurs. Hatcher says organizers not only want to recognize these companies, but see them grow to their highest potential.
Let your culture show up and shine in this moment. That is what it means to be Black and ambitious. That is what it means to be Latinx and ambitious.
In Norfolk, I'm Casey Baylor for 13 News Now.
And there are still some checks to give out. 3 entrepreneurs will get this, $1 million. That'll be Thursday night at the Dinner with a Purpose event. Now, with a big event like this, lots of road closures. We want to tell you about some of them. You can expect them on Freemason Street, Granby Street, Olney Road, Wilson Avenue, and Church Street. That'll be until November 8th. Parking also restricted on parts of Olney Road, Granby Street, Wilson Avenue, and Addison Street. We have all the specifics of this at 13newsnow.com. Look for this story on our homepage. And of course, this is just the first day of the Mighty Dream Forum. Lots on tap for the next 3 days. We're going to bring it to you all live on air, online, and on the 13 News Now app. For now, we'll send it back to Janet and Nicole in the studio.